Am I ready to take on Bianca Belair? Am I ready to take on? Of course I'm ready to take on Bianca Belair. I'm always ready. You guys just think I show up and become a big monster out of nowhere? I stay ready. I'm very prepared for this. And Bianca, let's see how that knee holds up against me.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax!
I know, I told you I'm going to be Queen of the Ring. It's going to be Queen Nia Jax. And now I go into the finals with Lyra Valkyria. Some new girl. I've seen some of her work. She was a former NXT Women's Champion. She's worked her butt off to get in the finals. She's never faced anybody like Nia Jax. You know what motivates me? Is that I took 2 years to embody Nia Jax. Nia Jax is a queen. Nia Jax is gonna walk out tomorrow the Queen of the Ring because I've worked hard for that. I embody a queen, and don't you forget it. I'm very blessed to be here. So it's more of a grateful place that I'm coming from. Before, I don't think I took time to appreciate everything that would happen and all the times that, you know, I was in great positions, and now I'm realizing I'm in a really great position right now, and I'm excited.
Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career and has been as highly motivated as I have ever seen. Tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia?
Years ago, you didn't believe in me. You know what? While I was gone, I got refocused. I got better. I got more dangerous. And look at me now. I don't need any of you to have my back because now I'm the queen. And you all can bow down